Hello, I'm Michael Diamond, and you're watching Muscle Central. Make sure you subscribe, turn on those notifications. All right, every couple of weeks, something else comes up that adds to the excitement of the upcoming Olympia. It's going to be a good one. There's one competitor that some people might be overlooking or even writing off, which to be making a big mistake if they are, is William Bonac. Uh, I always liked William Bonac. Excuse me. Until the previous Olympia, he was in top five placings 4 or 5 Olympias in a row. I believe it was 5. Came in second in 2019. Has beaten everybody out there. He's beaten just about every one of the big names out there during his time. And it still might be his time. Last year's Olympia, it looked like he was slipping a little bit. Looked like he had some issues going on with the legs. It didn't look quite what we're used to seeing. Slipped in placings. I believe he placed 7th. He came in, which no longer qualified him for the following Olympia. He had to requalify. At that point, it was like, all right, he's had a good run. We all have our time and each one of us is different. Maybe it's his time. But now we saw him in the previous Arnold, the 2022 Arnold in Columbus, took second to Brandon Curry, and a lot of people argue that he should have beaten Brandon. So he's still not qualified. He didn't get the qualification over there, but I believe it was a week or maybe 2 weeks later, he did the Boston Pro where he qualified. And it appears to be pretty much the William Bonac we remembered before this previous Olympia. His only issue, I think, was gyno, and that was taken care of, so that's a non-issue now going forward. And like I said, it appeared that we're seeing reemergence of the old William Bonac. As far as his physique, the only thing that hold against him, I mean, it can't help it, is his genetics. A short torso, which makes his waist look a little blocky, and narrow clavicles. But is always brought in conditioning with a tight midsection, and it kind of made that short torso a non-issue. As far as his narrow clavicles, he has such huge shoulders. Like Phil Heath. Phil Heath had narrow clavicles. But it didn't work against him on stage because of his shoulder development. Now, Bonac has that. He has what we call a 3D muscle. When he hits the shots, the muscles just pop out at you. He is strong from numerous angles. From the back, he has a back to match anybody. William Bonac is the best, has the back to match anybody in the game. He can stand with anybody. Let me tell you something. He held his own from the back with Phil Heath, and I'm not just talking about the top part, the actual back, glutes, hamstrings. He has it all. He's tough to beat from that angle. From the side, he's very strong. He has a lot of strong poses. He has a very good side chest and a very good side triceps. From the front, most muscular, he, and seems to be back. William Bonac, like I said, at his best, was always very dangerous. And the little slipping we saw last year seems to be going back in the other direction. And he seems to be improving. It looks like he's put on a decent amount of muscle since last year. He's working with Chad Nichols now. I'm not sure what's going on. What's making the difference? But he has some added size and doesn't seem to be affecting his conditioning. I don't know. We'll see what happens when Olympia rolls around. We got a very strong lineup this year. One of the most competitive Olympia lineups ever. And one of those people that are going to make it very competitive, I believe, is to be William Bonac. Those people who are writing him off, saying, well, maybe we've seen his better days. Hold on. We might not be done with William Bonac. All right, if you agree or disagree with what I've said, please let me know in the comments section. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please share. By all means, subscribe. Do not forget to hit the notification bell. This way, every time I put up a new video, you'll be notified. Also, if you go to the description box, there are links there. One link is to the Facebook Muscle Central page. Any questions, go there. DM me. I'd be happy to answer them. There are links to Species Nutrition, Mr. G's Protein Snacks. Go to both websites. Check out all their great products. There's also a link to Buffy the Iron Slayer, Chris Miller's channel. He does Muscle Talk with me. He'll be competing at the upcoming, holy shit, Allegiant Sports Fest on the amateur and the NPC portion of it. You can go to his channel, check out all his content, subscribe there. Once again, this is Michael Diamond. I'd like to thank you for watching Muscle Central.